vile. I'm a prom queen, but I keep to myself, stacking high green. You're in debt to your health, AARP. Ain't shit old but my wealth, and my oppie's getting dumber every day. Ha! Up in the gym, but I never need a witness. Tonic gin when I'm working on my fitness. On Becca, on God, I'll make you wish you had this hot bod. On Becca, on God, I'll make you wish you had this hot bod. On Becca, on God, I'll make you wish you had this hot bod. On Becca, on God, I'll make you wish you had this hot bod. Like the dudes high on trend, all natural. Better give her tens. They say blondie, how you getting those abs? Hey Bobby, let me call you a cab. Long legs, I'm a woman in STEM. My eggs, fertile, healthy, and femme. My trades, flowing free like Thames. And my haters getting madder every day. Ha! On God, I'll make you wish you had this hot bod. On Becca, on God, I'll make you wish you had this hot bod. On Becca, on God, I'll make you wish you had this hot bod. On Becca, on God, I'll make you wish you had this hot bod.
Maiden from Boston, Massachusetts, US of A! Standing outside from 4 inches tall. She's an international pop star. She is B3CCA. She is Becca!
Well, it's the UK versus the USA. It's metal versus
On Becca,
whatever the fuck that was.
on bruv, I'm about to make all of you fall in love with the international pop sensation B3CCA. Now I know Rayne likes Metallica. You guys like Metallica? You like? I like Metallica. Taylor Swift is better. I know Rayne likes Black Sabbath. Yeah. I like Black Sabbath. Yeah. Selena Gomez is better though. And I know Rayne likes Iron Maiden. I like Iron Maiden as well, but B3CCA is better. And you might boo, but I'm sorry, the numbers don't lie. Do you know the #1 location that I stream in the world? Spotify, Apple Music. Do you know where? Walthamstow, UK. So you can boo, but you're listening. Fair enough, then we'll settle it in the ring. Pop versus metal. What do you say, Rayne?
For those of you who don't know, pop is short for popular music. I'm not quite sure that's what Becca does, but hey ho, I mean, you know, you've got to have a bit of self-belief as we see these two women lock up here. Momentarily, perhaps getting the best of Becca here. Please, God, no. Frederick, we do not want to imagine Becca teaming up with Abby. Do not put that into the universe, please. Begging you. As they lock up again. the better of that exchange, backing Becca into the ropes. And we see another clean break here. Oh, as an outsmart and a cheap shot from Becca. But Rayne back to her feet. Oh, and a huge clothesline from Rayne to Becca. And we know what time it is. It's time to make it rain. And one more for good measure. And look at that huge fisherman suplex there into the cover. 2 count from Rayne there. That high bridge there. As she grabs a leg, but Becca kicks her away. But Rayne straight back on her and lifting her up onto her shoulders, but Becca managing to slip through and evading Rayne. And again, the same as before. A quick evade and then a hair pull, followed by a face wash here from Becca. And here she goes. And don't let the, into the cover here from Becca, just the 2. And don't let the singing and the bravado and the glittery eyelashes make you underestimate Becca. Another one of our international wrestlers here tonight who is well versed in success here in Europe. As Rayne rolling Becca up, just a 2. Oh, and a huge knee to the gut there. And again, she's going for that hair, using that hair to her advantage. Almost like a gory stretch here, but with the hair, very unique. Becca, of course, maybe from the United States, but a mainstay for our friends in WXW. So she's used to that European style. Wrestled here in the UK before also. A truly international pop star, if you will, as she charges in. Talking a huge European uppercut from Becca there. And it looks like she's going to set her up for a suplex, but if she gets there while she's jaw-jacking with the crowd, might not be a smart tactic, as she sets her up and she hits the suplex to Rayne. And let's not imagine Becca and Lana Austin either, please. And I agree, Millie, there's been some stunning suplexes here tonight. As Becca setting up for another one here potentially. And she hits it. Becca in firm control here, but again, she's spending a lot of time here getting distracted by the audience here, the Pro Wrestling Eve faithful. She might want to keep her attention on her opponent, and is she going to the well one too many times? And yes, she is, as Rayne sees it was coming, manages to reverse with a suplex of her own, and she charges in a huge clothesline and another. And Becca goes for one of her own, but a duck, and she is met with a kick to the jaw for her troubles. And here is that huge pump handle bridging suplex here from Rayne. As she takes the legs, but Becca pulling her over into a small package here, but not quite enough. Didn't have that other leg hooked. So not able to get the tightness of that small package required to get that 3 count. As she runs in, but she's caught by Rayne. And a switch here. As both women jockeying for position here as Becca breaks in and rolls through in a huge double stomp to the womb from Becca there. Ouch indeed, David. As Rayne here, gosh, she seems to be in some serious trouble here. That double stomp certainly hit the mark there on Rayne as Lauren, our referee, checking on Rayne here. And Becca just drinking in the admiration of her British fans here tonight, and another huge stomp to the gut. I'm not sure this is smart from Becca here, as Rayne was in trouble there, but she's allowed her to recover and hit that huge spinebuster, high stack there on the cover. Becca kicks out, but Rayne is one step ahead. Oh! And not only is that putting pressure on the knee joints, but the neck and the back of Becca, as she crawls and she manages to just catch the rope and desperation grab. I agree, those are some seriously glittery eyelashes. I mean, they look great, but they're almost a bit of a hindrance at this point. As Rayne caught on that top rope by Becca. Charging in, but again, caught by Becca here and followed up with another kick. And what is she going for here as she starts climbing the turnbuckle? Oh, what does she have in mind here? Oh, and another double stomp, but this time to the back of the neck of Rayne. And Rayne is back in the ring, and she's in the center of the ring here. And it's just a 2. Further punishment here on Rayne, just using those legs to choke the air. And Rayne here, this is some serious strength, but she manages to lift Becca off the ground, but Becca reverses it. Quick cover, just a 2. Rayne back to her feet, and a huge bridging German suplex. Picture perfect there from Rayne. And is she going to be able to hit another as she sets up? But Becca reverses, hitting one of her own. And now Becca dragging Rayne onto her shoulders, but Rayne slipping out the back here. And oh my God, that high stack German suplex there. Almost folding Becca inside out. Oh, and a huge kick to the jaw. And a glancing blow to the head. I don't think she got all of that, but it was enough to hit another one of those huge German suplexes to Rayne here as she goes for another. And Rayne into the corner now. And what does Becca have in mind? As she charges, but too much time, Rayne up and over. Huge flying headbutt, knocking Becca down into the corner here. As again, Rayne clutching at those ribs. But that is a look that you don't want to see from the usually very mild-mannered and kind Rayne, but you piss her off, you get that look, as now she measures up for that huge boot to the face. The momentum sending her out of the ring as the Eve faithful here firmly behind Rayne. And we have just 4 minutes remaining on the clock for this matchup. Becca smartly using the ring to her advantage there. Huge curve from the top and into the cover. And wow, just a 2 count there. And the clock is ticking away as we are nearing the 3.5 minute remaining mark here of this first time matchup between international pop star Becca and Rayne Leverkusen. As now Becca making her way up to the top. And what is she going for here? And she's known for the 450 splash, and she hits it to perfection. Wow! Just a 2 count. And that is a move that Becca has won so many matchups with. And she has to be thinking now, desperation must be setting in as 2.5 minutes remain on this clock. And Rayne has managed to kick out of that 450 splash. As now Rayne on the outside of the ring here. And what is she setting up for here? Oh! And just as Rayne bridging out of the clothesline attempt. Anything you can do, I can do better. Dropping into the splits. And Rayne with one of her own. Oh! And we have less than 2 minutes remaining here now as both women have the same idea. Huge slap from Becca here.